smart device. Anything labeled smart, smart city, smartphone, is because of the world we live in today in Kali Yuga. It's all connected to the internet, which can all be hacked. And as Yuval Harari said, even a lot of humans can now be hacked.
We are now hackable animals.
And basically, a lot of people have that graphene in their body that can be set off by the frequencies that'll probably come from the 5G, maybe even from Wi-Fi, maybe from Starlink. And they can just kill everyone that way too. Like maybe this depopulation will be over very quickly with just a press of a button at some point in the next whoever knows how long. And just everything will blow up, including people. Their bodies will blow up from the graphene, from the 5G. Their phones will blow up, and there'll be like hardly anyone left on Earth. And notice too, like people like Bill Gates, and so many of those people, I think many of them all say they don't let their kids near this technology. And I think we're starting to understand why. And I think more and more, I'm like, I think I better turn Amish pretty quick if I want to see the end of this video game. But think about it. Most people's houses are just full of these smart devices. And a lot of them are listening to you. Like, I can't believe people even put like Alexa in their house. It's like the CIA is literally listening to you. And people just go, hey, CIA, what's a good pancake recipe? But everything in it, like their fridge is smart, their TV is smart, their TV's watching them. We know this now. And what happens if they just say something bad about Israel?
I'm sorry, I can't read that chicken scratch.
Oh, please. Please.
A nightclub act that went awry was a departure point for a long descent to a place stranger than nightmares, a place crueler than hell. He's entered a place called the vortex of fear.
This apocalypse is going to be so interesting. And it's going to be so sad too, because all these things I'm saying, if they end up being right, no one will ever know that I had said it or give me any credit in the future. Even if I survive it, there'll be no one around to go, hey, you're totally right on that. But you know what? I get all of my joy of being right, not from anyone saying I'm right. I actually don't care, and actually hardly anyone ever says it anyway, for whatever reason, I don't know. But you know, I recommend Bitcoin at $3. No one ever mentions it. Talked about the COVIDs. It's all a depopulation agenda. How many people have you heard that are, you know, have any sort of audience, have mentioned that I was one of the first people, if not the first, like right, it was pretty close. It was me, David Icke, and Max Egan. Within, seems like seconds of each other, we all figured it out. Days after the word COVIDs became a word, no one ever mentions it. So I don't need other people to recognize that I'm right for any sort of...
Michael, I know there must be a lot of pressure for you to play very well. And I can imagine that a night before a game, you must lie awake thinking, I'm not good enough. Everybody's better than me. I'm not going to score any points. I have no business playing this game.
Well, not really.
Michael, denial ain't just a river in Egypt. You're not alone. Believe me, I know what it's like. Laying there awake, all those tapes rolling. I'm a fraud. Tomorrow I'm going to be exposed for what I am, a big imposter. I just want to curl up and lay in bed all day and eat Fig Newton.
Well, something like that.
Right. Those negative thoughts are your critical inner voice saying those things to you, and I want to replace those negative thoughts with something positive, a daily affirmation.
Affirmation.
I am just a fool. I don't know what I'm doing. They're going to cancel the show. I'm going to die homeless and penniless. I'm 20 pounds overweight, and no one will ever love me.
Stuart, that's just not true. I think what you're saying in your show can be very helpful to people.
You think so?
Yes, definitely. I just don't think it helps beating yourself up that way.